Welcome back from the break. Everyone did say they were ready, and whoever paused the game did unpause it. So we're back. You all, four of you, reappear in Vajra's tower, or wake up, I suppose, from this sort of dream state that you had been in. Vajra immediately, Corlin there, shoving a chair under her ass, Vajra sitting down and immediately breathing heavily, and Corlin taking out a notebook and saying, well, what happened? Let's get to the business straight away.
Do we have the books that we took?
No.
God damn it.
I knew.
No.
We tried so hard.
Well, we were taken back in the past again, and this time we met Mayor Egeron that tasked us to do a survey about the city district's name. We didn't deliver the survey though, because along the way we had to battle a bunch of cultists that attacked us next to a tree. And I will do the best of my guess as to what happened with the magic. Basically, all that I was picking before, I would relay that to the Archmage. So, like, my idea of what happened.
Yeah.
So, we just assume that the magic is connected somehow, not necessarily in a good way. So, I'm not sure how much of a use in defense those items can be.
It's more a case of the magic wrinkle, right? Something very strong, something very powerful. And when the first item was crafted by this wizard, Hiladar, which is an old name for the wizard Halaster, I had already had my suspicions it might be something involving him. And then you told me in your second adventure that Agiran used Halaster wards to improve his magic, first tapping into a bit of ancient Halaster magic from before Netheril. And then now you're saying, assuming you tell her all the vision things as well. And
Yep.
now you're saying that Agiran used this magic to seal something away that might be what is keeping the mad mage in Undermountain. It is said that Halaster went mad and that he inhabits the extensive dungeon underneath the city, dug out by drow and dwarves over the years. Everyone's wondered why he doesn't come out, and it could actually be related to this magic. That's what I had already suspected, but this pretty much confirms it. So then, what I think is this wrinkle is leftover energy from Agiran pulling magic down toward this prison to keep Halaster there. Just a theory, but starting to be a more and more likely one. And she makes eye contact with Corlin, who nods and is still writing everything down. Do you think you could take me to this place where you were?
I think so, yes.
And try, yeah.
To the tree, yes.
Alright.
Do you want to go now or maybe
what
rest
about
a
our
bit?
friend? He is not here.
What do you mean?
Garrick. He
Garrick.
was with us. The other Dragonborn.
They look at each other. You came here with the four of you.
No. We came here with a 5. He was about this tall, Fletcher's brother, the same skin, chunky with a huge drum making a lot of noise. He is not going to be unnoticed.
You don't miss him.
Very friendly, very chatty, and overall a big presence.
And holding the party's cash supply.
Yep.
You did not come in here with him
Go through my bag to see if I can like find a group picture of us. But I feel Blossom would have one in like a notebook.
With all due respect, Archmage, you said it yourself that this magic can go astray. We know him majority of our lives, some of us all of our lives. We know we came here with him. And he was with us in the past as well. He just isn't the pack.
I don't know what happened. Did you make any decisions in the past that could affect anything?
No.
No,
Not cause no.
nothing like
You
this.
didn't bring any people who would otherwise not have gone to a place where they would never have been. You didn't kill someone who was of utmost importance to any point in the timeline. You didn't change anyone's course, essentially.
Then we don't think so.
No, most likely not. I mean, if it was to change Garrick's history, it probably would have also affected Fletcher's at least.
Yeah.
The vampire hunter.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Is it possible that someone could interrupt your spell to snatch him?
I don't know. I have no idea. This is magic that was theoretical until a few days ago.
Is there
Did I
any
find like a picture in my bag?
possible research you can do on this?
Sure, you find your notebook, but any pages that would have drawings of Garrick on them, instead of drawings of other people on them, a more slender dragonborn figure and a another girl in sort of brown leather clothes in most drawings.
I'm gonna hand it to Nola. This just doesn't.
What the heck? Does the slender dragonborn looks anything alike Garrick?
Or more like Fletcher.
I would say no, just because I don't want to be like all dragonborn look alike, right? It's a
Yeah.
blue dragonborn, but this is not a
But it's
a
not
skinny,
Garrick,
It's
yeah,
not
exactly.
a skinny Garrick, no.
Yeah, that was my question. If that Garrick is perhaps skinny, yeah.
Interrupting
Do I
my
recognize
style.
Do I recognize the people on this picture? The girl and the other dragonborn.
No.
Who
So
are
confused.
they? I'm gonna pass it around to Fletcher.
Do I recognize them?
No, I would say the slender dragonborn might be a drawing of your mother when she was younger.
This is weird. This is very
Yeah.
weird. What year is it?
It is the year 1492.
Okay, so that didn't change.
Yes, we were in the 1035 earlier.
And on the previous missions that you sent us on, were there also only 4 of us?
Yes, this has been your group.
Holy shit. We lost Garrick in time and space. And he has been replaced.
Maybe not even.
Oh
replaced.
god, Nola is going to sit down. Oh god, oh this is very bad. Where could have he gone? What could have... Oh god, and no one remembers him but
You don't
us.
just lose a person, right? You can't just lose them.
It's no, we didn't lose him. It's like he never existed in this specific reality. We are the only one that remembers this, and all of the proofs of his existence that we had are now not proofs at all. It's like
Corlin
Like
is gonna
he
make
wasn't
his
here
way
at
over
all.
to you and just sit next to you on the floor, and then just awkwardly goes to sort of put arms around you. He's like, I don't know you, but you seem very stressed out. Would you like some tea?
Yes, I'm stressed out. My friend that I've known for almost my entire life is now wiped from everybody's memory, but the four of us. How can the tea fix this?
I don't
We
know, but it's cat
see
cafe hour.
cat. Oh no, fuck. I don't say that.
Alright, let's go to the cat cafe hour. He opens the door immediately, just the
Mm.
scent of cats wafts into this room, and you can hear all the meowing coming from downstairs.
Oh
Gross.
god.
And then he casts like a little cantrip, and immediately the scent is fine. He's like, oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on the. Hang on. And he walks out, and then, some type of arcane energy just zips down and removes the cat smell from the cat cafe.
We're not going to a cat cafe. I hope. We'll just get some tea somewhere else. No.
Dear Archmage,
I'm
I
No.
humbly ask you to lend
Yeah.
me all the notes and research you did on the spells that you have used. We need to find a way to get him back and to find maybe a hole of some sort that could have been created or anything that have gone astray and check those possibilities to find a way to bring him back.
Nola, I will do what I can to help your friend. But you must know that if we go back again and try and change one thing that might bring him back, it could set off some other thing that might then remove one of your other friends from existence, or this tower altogether, or might destroy the city. Anything we do again to go back and try and fix one thing is likely going to cause other things to go wrong instead.
It's not that I want to play a time traveler now to find Garrick somewhere in the past 1,000 years. It's I don't know if you saw this too, and I turned to the group. It was like a shadow captured him when we were traveling back.
Yes, but
Like before
he has
everything got
been
blurry.
captured by a shadow before.
But it never
There was
happened
some shadow
before
thing.
when we were traveling back to our time. So I'm thinking that whatever thing he had gotten himself into took it.
Yeah,
That's why I asked about
that's
studying
not-
it. So I want to study the
that's not-
spells.
But we're
in
not
the
gonna
end-
find that in.
Garrick told
Vajra
us
knows.
nothing about what he was dealing with. And he used to, so I assume that it's not exactly your everyday magic or bardic stuff. And I want to check the notes to see maybe a hole or any place where someone
Right.
could interrupt or interfere with the spell so that we can maybe track it back. I don't know, I'm grasping at straws here. I'm
No,
trying
I
to do
don't think we're gonna
anything.
find.
Something.
hope
There
to.
must
I
be
do hope.
something.
There must. I know, but I don't think Vajra
If there's a
knows
way
gonna help us
in, then
with
there's
that.
a way out. Well, Vajra's notes are at least a starting point to start looking.
I will tell you this, Nola. I cannot give you these notes, because I don't want this kind of magic to fall in whatever hands you might get yourself into with all the strange figures you've been talking about that you do know but then don't want to tell me about.
May I
Also,
stay here
you
and
are-
study them?
I don't have time to accompany you in this. I will try and put in as much time as I can with Corlin to look into this for you.
Going to be okay. Alright. Take a deep breath. We'll be okay. We'll have to figure out what or why or who or how, I guess.
Again, I would let you come and study it, but any knowledge out there, any other mages that can read minds and convince people of their great ability to undo what's befallen your group, might persuade you to lend them knowledge. And in the wrong hands, who knows what else they could change.
I am absolutely willing to study them in here under full surveillance, not making any notes of my own, not to copy anything. I will agree to every single condition.
You cannot stay
But I
here.
need to do something.
You need to go and be young and learn. You cannot stay and waste away over these notes in hopes of finding one thing.
It's not one thing. It's Garrick. It's not just a thing. I didn't lose the pin. We lost a friend, a brother, a person very important to us. So if that means sacrificing my youth, yes, I will put that on the line to find him. He would do the same for us. And we are not leaving him wherever he is right now.
He might still be out there.
Can I
Maybe he
describe
didn't come with you.
Yeah, can I describe what we've seen Garrick like shape into with the stuff to Vajra, so she maybe knows something about what might be happening because we are uncertain.
I will look into it, but I do not know. And then she makes eye contact with Nola again. I will look into it.
Alright.
Come on.
I suppose it's time to leave then. You need your rest. And Minotaurs.
I know where to contact you in your tavern thing. I will send any news there if I find anything.
You, ma'am.
Thank you.
And you make your
I
way
look at Fletcher. How is
out
he
of the
doing?
room. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're going out of the room, right?
I'm
Yes.
still looking at how Fletcher's doing. So
Oh, not good.
yeah,
Not good. But kind of conflicted. So he would grab some pen and paper, or at least a little book from his bag, and will
No, I will
kind
give
of.
you paper.
No, I have my little book, and I will try to make a drawing of Garrick in my little book, as accurate as I can from memory.
Sure.
You want me to roll anything for it, or do you trust I can draw my brother?
I trust you do this to the best of your ability. Also, each of you can roll for me a d20.
Aww.
oh. Going well today, Jasper. I see.
I lost my brother. I'm in distress.
Sure.
Blossom, you remember the jar you were given from the carnival heads and then giving it to Garrick.
Mhm.
But in this timeline, Garrick was not there with you. And as you walk out into the cat cafe, it's delightful. And immediately you see little Marmaduke's here. He was vibing, but he looks so fluffy, like he was recently brushed. His eyes sparkle with a certain brightness that they didn't have before. He's wearing just a little pink bow around his tail and a little vest that just has Sune on the back.
He just sinks to the floor. That's fair.
Meow.
Are you alright, Blossom? I mean, despite the obvious.
I wanna crouch down to Blossom and just lightly put a hand around her shoulders and ask in a whisper, "Are you okay? What happened?"
Gave me the jar, not Garrick.
No. No, no. Not that I'm not happy for you, but... Oh, God.
So
Oh.
you like animals again?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, what do we do now?
Mhm.
I would like somebody to come and walk home with me
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Sure.
because
we can
I'm
do
not
it.
sure what I'm going to find there.
I'm closest to the doctor anyway. Well, I'll talk with you.
I'm gonna head to the university, try to find out as much about any magic that could work here as I possibly can. If you need something from me, I'll be probably there until I find something.
I will need something from you, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning for
Sure.
it, okay? Good.
Yeah, certainly.
I'll just pick up Marmaduke, I guess, and then
Meow. So soft.
I will
I hate
also
that
go
cat
with
even
Fletcher.
Just a
more.
delightful old cat.
yeah. Hmm. Go.
Sorry, Flair?
I will go to the doctors with you as well.
Alright. So the three of you start making your way out, or well, the four of you make your way out of the tower into the town. It is late afternoon, and Nola is heading toward the university.
Yes.
The university that Nola studies at has a very big library. What
That's where I'm going.
specifically is Nola researching?
I'm gonna start with chronomancy.
Sure.
And then, if I do not find anything of sorts that was used on us, the magic that the Archmage used, I'm going to move to the Feywild section and try to look there.
Alright. You find in the chronomancy section the book called You Have Read This Book Before? And every single page you read sort of give you a deja vu feeling like you've read this book before. It's kind of weird.
This is not helping.
But you understand that from every single book that you find here over the next, like, until it's late in the evening, and that's not even every single book, right? There's quite a few books about chronomancy.
Oh, I'm definitely staying overnight.
Yeah. But it confirms what Vajra said. Until a few days ago, this magic was only theoretical. Like, every single book you read is theoretical. What could happen if this? What kind of magic would it be? Like, would it be classified as divination? Would it be classified as, whatever? And is it its own school of magic? And all these different research journals. You could spend so long here just going through every single book. But everything about chronomancy that you find here is purely theoretical. There's nothing going like, oh, but if you go on your left knee and then speak the word wisdom 4 times, it'll restore the timeline. Whatever, right? You don't find anything like that.
I will try that. Oh, I don't find anything like this.
Up,
yeah,
down,
so
up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
So,
Seeing,
Beetlejuice.
seeing that it doesn't lead me anywhere, I am going to move to the Feywild section because I have my suspicions.
Alright. The Feywild section is fast. It almost seems like this part of the library connects to the Feywild itself, to the point where every single corner you turn, there's more books about the Feywild. At some point, you you run into a little pixie who's just putting like the tiniest little tiny envelope-sized book on a tiny little envelope-sized shelf. But as you get closer, that shelf itself starts expanding and the pixie flutters off. At this point, you're not even sure if you're like, this is the Feywild side of this library. And again, this is years of material.
I will start with the hacks and the Shadow Realm and the Shadow Magic.
So are you looking at the Feywild or are you looking at the Shadowfell?
Shadowfall specifically.
And what are you looking for in the Shadow? As you try and find your way out of the Feywild section, which takes like 2 hours to even find the exit, and you do manage to find it. You look at the clock and 1 second has passed. Because that's how the Feywild works.
Yep.
And go toward the Shadowfell section.
I will look anything on magic, possessions, kidnapping, possible getting lost in there, or powerful entities that could cast high level magic, because that's what happened. Somebody cast higher level magic than the Archmage did. So all of that, just grasping at anything that could possibly help me find Garrick
Sure.
or give any sort of answers.
Sure. You find books about something interesting. I want to make sure I get my lore right. But you find books about an entity called the Raven Queen. The Raven Queen is the what do you call this, matron deity of the Shadar-kai, who are elves from the Shadowfell. And she sends the Shadar-kai out to collect memories and collect things for her and then bring them to her, and she rules over her own little area of the Shadowfell, and she is one of many entities in the Shadowfell that maybe have this kind of power to outpower a mage like Vajra.
The moment I find the information that she sends out for memories and for information to retrieve, this is my main point of focus. I want to research whether she leaves Shadowfell at all. Can she do that? Can her, I don't know, servants trespass into other realms? I'm going to focus my research on that part.
Sure. This is, again, gonna be years of research, right? This is not something like, oh, in 2 weeks I find the information I need and, you know, we do this and this and this.
I assume, but that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, you start doing that. She apparently lives in this place called the Fortress of Memories and is by the Shadar-kai revered as a goddess, but again, is sort of their patron goddess, right? She is not of the widely accepted pantheon of every other religion. Meanwhile, the other part of your crew heads toward the dock ward, where you can see ships are being loaded to and fro, and business seems as usual.
It's just a straight line to where I think home is.
Sure. You
What?
come to a
Hmm.
building that I imagine is sort of built into the side of a slope going already toward the mountain. I always imagine the Brotherhood of Living sort of here-ish, right? So sort of on the side of the hill. I don't know. That's just where I always imagine it is, right? It's just on the north side of the docks. And you can see the house is as you remember it. Every single room that would have been there is there.
How does my room look? Because I shared it with him.
Sure, you make your way in. There is a single bed in this room. But as you make your way into the house, sort of looking in through the window, you can see there's a single bed. But I assume you go into the house.
Yeah.
Sure. You see the Dragonborn from Blossom's drawing is sitting with her feet up on a little cushion thing, reading a book, sort of lounged back. Apparently somewhat younger than you, female blue Dragonborn. Is reading a book, looks up. Oh hey, how'd it go? Did it not go well? Fletcher looking sad. She puts down the book and stands up and walks over to you, and she's slightly shorter than you. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. Wait, where's Nola? Nola didn't die, right? And looks directly at Blossom.
Strange. Oh no, but Nola didn't die.
Oh, okay. Listen, Fletchy making this face, and y'all don't seem happy, so I'm gonna go make some tea. What kind of tea do you guys want?
Tea.
Black?
Black coffee, yeah, I figured. Coffee then?
Yeah. What happened here in the meantime?
Well, you got up this morning, all excited because you're doing cool quests for the Archmage and I was not allowed to come. And then you left this morning going all excited toward the Archmage and I was not allowed to come. And then you came back and you looked kind of sad, so I assume it didn't go well.
That's really strange.
But
Yeah,
look at it from the bright side. Tavern's opening tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, you
What?
guys paid that carpenter guy like 4 weeks ago. You told me.
We did?
Yeah, we did. I forgot. I have to check on that at this moment.
Sure, did you want to
Oh.
bring the wallet with you, or do you want me to keep track of it? Because I'm keeping such good track of it, I spend no money from it.
Yeah, you can keep it for now.
Oh, okay.
This is weird. Did
You got it,
Vajra
bro.
pay us? I didn't think Vajra paid us. Oh no.
Fletcher walks out, crying.
I'm gonna hug Fletcher.
It's good,
I'm
it's good.
confused.
I'm
I'm
out
gonna
at
make
this point.
coffee. Something is wrong. And she
No,
walks
it's-
into the kitchen.
It's good. I need to get out of this house at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fletcher. This is
Same.
strange.
It's a half run towards the tavern.
Sure, the tavern is so far
Sure.
away.
I don't.
Funny.
I'm distressed. I'm fully distressed.
Where does Flair go?
I mean, honestly, I am just following Fletcher at this point.
Sure,
Being moral support.
you leave behind this dragonborn making you guys coffee and you all run away.
I told why.
We're just following Fletcher because he feels the most disturbed right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Besides Nola, but Nola is hyper fixated on something that we cannot fix.
Yes.
I'm running at 40 feet.
Sure. Not that.
Alright. You guys passed the university, you know Nola is there. You're already so far behind Fletcher, but I think you all know where he's going.
Yeah.
I think, is
Yep.
Flair also running 40?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, yes.
So Flair could keep up with Fletcher. Is Flair doing that?
Yes.
Blossom, you're starting to fall behind.
Feel like I might.
I feel like you
Let's
fall
check on
behind
Nola.
because you
Yeah.
pass like a farmer with a group of sheep and a big sheepdog who just walk you through the street going south, and then you pass like a merchant with a donkey. The donkey has a bit too much stuff on it, so you sort of like help out, get the saddlebags all
Mhm.
right and straight up, and that's what's slowing you down a little bit, I imagine.
So cute.
Sorry, Blossom.
It's okay.
And then yeah, like I said, you do pass the university where you know Nola is there.
Yeah,
But you
I
also
feel
know
like I'm not
Fletcher is-
gonna. Yeah, I feel like Claire. I need to stop Nola from going into a spiral because I'm gonna go to university.
Already there.
Sure. I already told Nola what she's researching into late into the night, so I'm gonna do Fletcher's part first. Fletcher and Flair, you arrive at the Trollskull Manor, and you can see the bottom floor. The windows are shiny and spiffy. There is some torches actually lit inside currently. The porch is also made up all nicely, so you could even, like, if it's nice summer weather, you could put some, like, tables out on the porch as well. There is actually tables out on the porch currently, like nice furniture that you definitely paid for. There's a new door set into it. The only thing that's missing is a name. You look around and there's no name on this tavern. And you stand outside of it.
Honestly, I'm just gonna put my hand on Fletcher's shoulder and be like, okay, honestly, what
Oh.
the fuck right now?
Also, we're not at the...
fuck is happening? Oh, man. Fletcher prizes himself to be well informed. This is scary. I will walk into the tavern, just trying to find things that are out of place
Sure.
that might give me information.
Sure. You go to open the door, and you hear a voice from behind the bar go, "Oh, we're not open right now. Ow!" And then hit their head on like the bottom of the counter as she was clearly trying to grab something, and then hits her head on the way up. Ow!
Oh, are you alright?
And then looks over toward you, and you see the other girl from Blossom's drawings, silvery hair and wearing some like leather armor, has a hand crossbow on either side of her hip, and she goes, "Yeah, I'll be fine, Fletch. Don't worry about it. Where were you guys? I thought we were getting ready for tomorrow."
Yeah. We
Some-
just
Something happened. Some important stuff.
Okay, do you want me to get like a bucket of water for your feet or something? Like, owie.
Water for my feet?
I don't
Why?
know. I don't know what happened.
Just give me a moment. I'll check the stuff, walk through the thing one more time, see if everything's okay for
Sure.
tomorrow.
Did you guys figure out a name while you were gone?
I have something in mind, but we have to discuss it a little bit.
Sure, and
It will be
where is
okay.
the rest?
It will be okay. Yeah, Flair. Where's the rest?
She begins tapping an ale and then slides over toward Flair.
the rest is kind of busy. We had what a job, right, Fletch?
Yeah, where are the others?
I imagine your sister is at your house, and then I don't know where Nola and Blossom are because I haven't seen them all day. I figured they were with you.
At this moment where she's mentioning your sister, is there something in my mind going, like memories or something? It's fully blank, right? Okay, good. That helps.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm a little bit better at them now.
A little bit.
See? It's a little bit
Not
better
much.
than a 1. Howie.
Sure, you remember just the slightest thing of like yourself so much smaller and this other dragon figure so much smaller, carrying like a bed down the stairs as you're moving your mom into a living room that's somewhere downstairs in the house instead of upstairs, and she just insisting that she wanted to help, but you know she's not strong enough, so it's mostly just you doing the lifting and her cheering that she helped. Just a slight little memory. He's drinking the ale. You want one?
You know I don't drink?
It's worth a try. You seem kind of distressed. Also, it's
Just-
ale. We got some good partnerships, so
Yeah, just tea. I mean, we have tea, right?
yes. Sets
Good.
it down, makes her way into the kitchen.
And go to Flair. What the fuck is happening?
Why a sister and a younger one at that? What?
I don't know. I've never been the oldest. What is this?
First of all, we don't know their fucking names. I don't know if you remember. I remember shit. I don't know anything.
You know I have a memory deficiency.
What are names?
Yeah, and I suck with names.
Oh man, god damn it! I will open my little book and see what is written in it. It's still all my notes, my memory shit.
Sure, make
Where's
an
it?
intelligence check.
I'm not good at those.
Sure, you don't find any notes about your sister, because Fletcher would remember his sister, right? So he wouldn't.
Oh. I have one more question. Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt you. I'm very rude at that point.
Yeah.
During the last battle, I did get bardic inspiration from Garrick. Am I still allowed to use it on this roll?
It's
Just
been
like
it's
a
been more than 10
safe
minutes.
thing?
You've ran
Okay,
all the way
shit.
from your
That's
house
good.
to the
Yeah,
Trollskull Manor. It's
true,
been way
true,
more
true.
than 10 minutes. That's like a
That's
half
good.
hour run
Okay.
at
I'm sorry.
least.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But you do find little notes going as far back as your childhood of meeting this person, who you see probably in front of you, a name you don't recognize or remember from anything, and that being the name Jayce.
That helps a little bit. Okay, so I have a name. It says Jayce.
Okay, and how far is it?
Oh, it goes back a long time.
Wait,
Like a long time.
we would go back to the carnival?
Yeah, probably.
So one take note what you got there.
Well, I have a thing that I remember this, so that's good. Man. Okay. Well, I hope Nola has more luck than us. I'll do a check-in for tomorrow, I believe, because we're opening this tavern tomorrow already.
So how? Wait, that much time didn't pass. How?
I guess so as well.
Okay, Fletcher, will it be weird if I start asking questions? Well, no.
Like what kind of questions? Who are you?
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Fletcher, we know nothing. Nothing. I mean, like, oh, that carpenter. How much did he do it alone? I don't know. I am panicking at this point. I don't like not knowing things. You don't know anything.
At this
and
point,
I'm
as you're
stuck.
loudly declaring this through the tavern, the girl emerges back from the kitchen and she goes, "What the fuck is going on?" and sets down a piping hot tea for Fletcher. I'm so confused too. You don't remember paying the carpenter? You paid the carpenter like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
who did?
I
weird to ask questions.
I
So weird.
think it was Fletch and his sister that went to the carpenter because
Mm,
for some reason Elle is holding on to all your money. I don't know.
this, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she keeps going, "Hey, you want it back?" And y'all keep going, "No, hold on to it." So I don't know what's up with that, but I don't know.
Mm.
What do you mouth to Flair?
No, this is just a thing in my head.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Alice? But that's the thing to me. It's my head is just hurting, and I don't want. I'm trying to be holding my composure here, but it's strange. It's so strange.
Mm.
I will just sit down, drink my tea, and try to calm down a little bit, and try to go into my meditative state, just to get kind of a sense of what's happening, because this is magic. This is high magic, and I hate
Sure.
chronomancy.
Make an intelligence check. It seems that you have returned to a different timeline than the one you left from. That's the only explanation you can have for what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. Something happened. And I don't know if this is true or not, you don't have to say, but Fletcher at least thinks it's something that we did. We fucked up something. And now it's a mission to find out what did we fuck up. That's it for now. Sip, sip, tea, tea.
Sure. At that point, Blossom, you find Nola deep in a book about Shadowfell lore.
As she's reading, she is also making notes.
We're gonna stand behind her. Wait how long it takes for her to notice.
Meow.
How long?
And then you hear Marmaduke go meow. And then you hear from behind another bookshelf go, "Who brought a cat into the library? Once I find you."
Huh?
Yeah, at that point, Nola, you're like, "Oh, someone's gonna get kicked out of the library." And you look around and you see it's Blossom
Yeah.
with Marmaduke.
No. I told
Gonna
you
get
not to
kicked out
bring
of the
him.
library. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm gonna fireman Sal Nola out of there because otherwise she's not leaving.
Did
You're either
you?
gonna have to leave the book or you're gonna have to check out the test.
No. I think I might be onto something. I need to stay here.
No.
I think
I'm gonna
I'm trying to find some answers.
I'm start walking away with Nola
No.
on her
No.
shoulder. Yes,
No. Blossom. Don't.
Yes.
No.
this is not good for you.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
We
How
can do nothing
in
right now.
which? No, right
You're
now, no.
just
Maybe
going
if we
to
learn something new and
You're
if we
going to
find out
bury
what
your-
actually
You're
happened,
going to bury
then
yourself.
maybe. Great. Then maybe I will dig a hole deep enough to find Garrick in it.
I doubt that would work.
It's a
We're
metaphor.
not gonna try today. Today
What do
we
you mean we're
take a nap.
not gonna try today?
We're
Then what?
take a-
How long do you want to postpone it? Now that it's still fresh and that's relatively new, there's the least changes that we have to undo to bring us back to what was
Yes.
before. The
We just
longer we
fought
wait, the harder it's
things.
gonna get.
You need a break. You cannot just
Blossom,
Well,
I have had way longer and harder study sessions before multiple exams. Trust me, I can
Yes,
take
and
this.
it isn't like that. So we're just gonna go to the park and we're gonna find out if we can find this tree.
Find the what?
Find the tree that Fletcher wanted to see because I
What?
don't know if it's even there. So we just have a little walk. Just a little walk.
I'm going to see the tree and then I'm going back here. And that is
You
non-negotiable.
can certainly try to go back here. Let's go.
I'm not kidding, Blossom.
I am not kidding either, Nola. You cannot be. You're not doing this alone. Either we are going with you, or you're not going in there by yourself.
Where do you think I'm going? I'm sitting in the library. You are more than welcome
Yes.
to come and help. There's a bazillion of
don't
books that I
think
have
I
to
can
read
help.
before I find something useful. So sure, by all means, come and help
And
me. I will
Basher also
not be...
said that she was going to try. So right now, what we can do is take a little break. It's a lot that's going on, and I feel like you're not
Taking a break is not
pressing
getting us
this.
any closer.
It's also not helping you deal with anything that's going on right now. It's just having your head buried.
Blossom, how do you think researches are made?
Not like this.
Then how do you see this? Do you think that by walking in the park I will find answers to questions that have not been yet posed?
Sometimes, yeah.
Why are you so stubborn on me not looking for them?
It's
Why?
not that I don't want you to look for it. I just think that you're not looking around you first to see what else is going on before you try to pinpoint it on one specific thing and going on and on about that for gods know how long.
Blossom, I've been here for an hour.
Mhm.
An hour.
No.
Yeah.
You
Diving-
went over all the Chronomancy books. It's midnight.
You
Oh
have
no!
been here.
Oh, I was
You have
based from
been
the
here since-
that Blossom just went back.
Blossom
No.
was standing there for
Okay.
a while.
Yeah.
Blossom,
I've
I
been
wasn't
here
here.
since
It wasn't even that
it's
long.
midnight. It's midnight, Noah.
And the library is open 24/7.
No,
I don't
see
care.
this.
Once you go out of the library, you're out, right? It works like a university in Denmark.
Oh, yeah.
You can stay for all-nighters in the university, but once you're outside, you're outside.
Outside. With that. No
Blossom, I
sun.
don't need to rest. I need answers to whatever is happening. Can you give them to me?
No. I doubt
No,
that
but
you're
the
gonna
library
find
has
it
chances
there.
to do this. Then when do you think we should look for it? The Archmage is
go.
of no use, and the only source of possible knowledge that I can gain, because there's no way in hell that anyone in Waterdeep is possibly able to help us right now, is this library and the knowledge that it contains, and relying on me making the right connections.
That's a
So
lot of
yeah,
pressure you're putting yourself under there.
for fuck's sake, some Garrick is gone. How do you
Yes,
think I
I'm
should treat it
aware.
lightly? Like I'll do
No.
Sathkus, and maybe I will get ice cream on my way. Who knows? How do you
I
think
feel
I
like
should react to this?
the most of us, just taking a step back, observing what's going on around us. You're not gonna, from
Great,
one
divide and
moment to the
conquer.
next.
You took that path, I'm taking mine. You can go backwards, I need to go forwards.
I don't think you looking into the past or something that might have happened is going forward.
I'm not looking into the past, Blossom. I'm
I
looking
mean, a
around
lot
me,
of
I'm
things
looking on
in those
different...
books are about what happened and what has happened.
Or about
You're
what
not
might
gonna.
happen, or about what is happening, or about how other planes are made and what other entities there are that might show up and snatch one of you next week, for all I know.
I get that you're
We
scared.
don't know anything. We
I
don't know
know.
if it happened in the past. Maybe it happened in the past, for fuck's sake, Blossom. 10 hours ago, we were in the past. So maybe
Mhm.
reading the books about the past actually is the way for once. And yes, I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. This isn't the research that I can ask help of a professor. The
Can
Archmage doesn't remember how many persons she sent on the quest. So how am I supposed to ask anyone for help? So yes, the pressure is on me.
can Nola please make a wisdom saving throw? Make a new one. That's too middle. I don't know what to do with that. I want it to be a good or bad. Sure, it's below.
Oh well.
Nola passes out from the stress.
Yep, that's what
I
I
do
thought.
it?
But
I do it?
Yep. You passed out.
Very likely, yes.
Yes, or from exhaustion,
I'm
or
gonna-
from something
yeah.
else. But this has been a
No,
10
it's
minute.
just-
It's been a 10-minute rant. So I'm gonna end it by
Yeah.
either saying Nola calms down or Nola passes out, and it's the second one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her home. Tell her parents to not
You go to Nola's
disturb
house.
this.
It's locked.
Ring a doorbell. I don't know.
Sure, you ring the
Anything.
doorbell.
You know who has keys? I have keys.
I don't know where you keep your keys.
You hear a voice from inside, even though there's a little peephole. Like, who is it?
It's Blossom and Nola, but Nola had a little mental breakdown.
Okay, have you tried the hospital?
So, what? I will go do that right now. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna walk off.
Sure.
Hey, you know that big problem we have? You have another one.
I'm gonna find my own house, I
Hospital.
guess.
Sure. You go back to your own house. There's some lights on in the living room.
I walk in.
Sure. You can see your mom is doing some type of stretching.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
I'm gonna lay down Nola and I'm gonna sit
Oh no!
down on the floor.
What happened to Nola? Is she? Why are you laying down on the ground? Oh no! Oh no! And mom starts panicking immediately.
Today is really weird.
I-
Nola just passed out from stress. She'll be okay.
What else
I
is
think.
new? All right, let's get her to bed.
Yes.
All right. So do the two of you rest at Blossom's house?
Yep.
Sure. Blossom, at your house, everything is as you remember it. You see any sort of portraits or paintings of both your parents and yourself there, except that, Marmaduke has his own little a little scratchy pole and a little basket for him to lay in, and the window still has like a little pillow on it. Like, this is a house that likes to have a cat, right? That's
She would have already gotten those things because, like, she's not a terrible person. She knows that cats need things to entertain themselves.
sure, but it looks more nicely kept. Let's say
Nicer,
it that way,
yeah.
right? Instead of cleaning your fishbowl once every 6 weeks, you clean it every 2 weeks because you care about your
Yeah.
fish. You know?
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, are Fletcher and Flair, you're still at the tavern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Jay's still there.
It,
So do you think the others are gonna come so we can name the tavern? The opening is tomorrow, so we need a name.
I don't think so.
I mean, what do you think about, well, Garrick's journey?
Who's Garrick?
Is a good somebody that we know from our last mission.
Mm-hmm.
So you met a guy once and now you want to name the tavern after him?
He was a great troubadour,
A great bard.
an amazing bard.
Garrick's
mean-
journey.
It was amazing what happened last time. You know
Yeah.
that tavern, that party that we went. Oh, and what he did. Oh. I think
So you met him
with
once.
that energy,
What about Jayce's journey? That has alliteration in it.
I mean, no offense, but listen.
Because then you can say, hey, let's go to the J. But it's kind of weird if you call it Garrick's journey. It's like, hey, let's go to the Garrick's journey. Let's go to the gay. And that's like a sort of a weird... I think that doesn't work.
I mean,
it's just about which clientele you want to attract.
I guess. That's true. That's true. Garrick's journey. Okay, well,
yeah.
maybe we should pitch it to the others tomorrow morning.
Well, it's good. Just keep it on the burner.
Sure, I mean, we need the wood sign.
Yeah.
Right, or at
That's-
least something written on chalkboard. Okay. Uh,
I will.
so you guys want to tell me anything else about this Garrick,
Oh,
who we're naming our tavern after?
pour me another drink and I will tell you some stories about.
Oh, now you want to drink? You want more tea?
No more tea.
Okay.
And I will tell you some stories about this guy.
Sure.
And I will tailor the stories a little bit, but tell the stories of every adventure, everything. about
Fletcher,
the
since when do you have
personality.
so much focus? It seems like sometimes you can't even remember my name, and now it's like, oh, this great Garrick who you've apparently known of your whole life and never told me about. What's happening? I'm confused.
It was a tough mission last time,
Mm-hmm.
and well, he didn't make it.
Like he died? But you didn't even know him. Did he go with you? Because you told me that I was not allowed to come with you guys because someone had to open the tavern in case we don't come back. So I didn't come with you. But someone else came with you that you didn't know before? What's happened? I'm
Well-
confused again. Why is
well,
this my natural state?
Well, someone was there. That's the strange thing. I mean, you know we are not allowed to tell everything about the missions, right?
No?
No? Not right? Flair? Say something.
Yeah,
There's
anyways,
one mission you're not supposed to talk about, and we're not talking about that mission, we're talking about Vajra.
It was Vajra told us we couldn't tell about this to tell the thing.
But you already told me everything you know about this Garrick bard.
Yeah, about the
because he's
person,
a
but not what we did and what happened to him. I mean,
Mhm.
he's away,
No.
but I'm not allowed to tell why, how, or that kind of crap.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry that you really like this Garrick, and that something apparently happened to him. And I'm sorry that that's why you guys are likely here and feeling bad, and that's probably what Nola is doing right now, is doing some research about how to get this Garrick person back, and Blossom is likely also there.
Just give us a day, Jayce. Just one day. please.
I mean, I would give you a date, but tavern's opening tomorrow, Fletch.
Yeah, tomorrow evening. I mean,
Uh,
come on.
Well, I mean, the flyer said tomorrow afternoon because
Well,
it's 4 o'clock somewhere.
I mean, we can do this. I mean, you know,
we
you know
can do
us.
this.
We can do this.
We can open at 4.
Yeah, we can do this.
Hey, all right. Do you want to get Elle's help as well then?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Sure. All right.
I'll sleep here on top.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I was also going to stay here, so.
Good.
Great.
Claire, are you going home or are you also sleeping here? As he makes it apparent on his head, please don't leave me alone here.
Yeah, I mean, Dad's not gonna be worried, right? He's used to it.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Your dad is the most worried person that I know.
Okay, yeah, and?
What do
What
you mean, yeah,
is he
and?
gonna
Okay, do you want to at least... Well, no, it's at this point it's midnight. He's probably asleep. All right, sure. We'll figure that one out tomorrow then.
I will look around to see to check if one of the cultists is here. One of the little kobolds.
Oh. Sure. You don't have to roll for that. You see sleeping on the roof across the street on another roof, right? There's 2 kobolds sleeping. You see, as you look around, one of them is just sitting in the corner of the chimney behind the fire. And you just see the 2 little glints of eyes coming out of the fireplace.
I will move to the closest one. And we'll wake it gently.
Sure, the one in the fireplace is still awake. He's keeping an eye out.
Oh, good.
Sure.
I have
Can
a
you
mission.
can you turn off the fire first? I can't get
Yeah.
out as long as the fire's lit.
Yeah, I doused the fire because we need to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it was cold without it, and he said he was fine with it. Yeah, it was okay. It was nice. I just can't get out while it's on. All right. And you see this little red kobold walks out. What's up?
I have a mission for you.
Oh, yes. Everything for the great dragon.
Good. I'll do this really silently as I rip the page with my painting of Garrick out of it. I give it to him.
Oh.
I need this copied on good parchment.
Yeah.
Like 100 times.
Okay.
And I give him all the gold coins that I have left.
Ooh! Wow! All right. And he starts,
Which is 10.
he
It's
sits
only
down
10.
at a little table, pulls out a little pencil, lays down the example. I got this. I have to make the great dragon proud. Copy it 100 times.
Oh. You are going to let us do by a professional.
Oh,
And you'd use the money for that, specifically.
I thought the money was for me.
Awful.
You can keep what's left after the job is done.
So I find a cheap artist.
Quality required. Okay?
I would do anything for the great dragon.
Great. Now go.
All right.
Report back to me.
It's the middle of the night.
tomorrow.
I don't know society. Usually things are closed.
You can do it tomorrow.
I can sleep
Get some
here.
sleep.
Thank
can
you.
sleep here.
He walks back to the fireplace and just sort of curls up there.
Fine. Okay. And I go to sleep.
And now it's cold. All right.
It's fine.
Sure, you see Jayce makes her way to one of the other rooms. Alright.
The rooms are still
You
busted, right?
Yeah, no, they're not
Good.
fixed. You only
Good.
paid for the bottom floor, but apparently in this timeline, you paid 4 weeks earlier.
Good.
Alright. I think that's a good place to end it, as everyone has a long rest. So now you can actually reset all your shit to 5th level, even though you already updated your character sheets. I wasn't sure if you were gonna fight a person, so I was like, maybe do that first.
That was the thing that could happen. Yeah. Good job. I mean,
But yes, some mysterious timey-wimey stuff seems to be happening, but
I hate chronomancy.
we have to find out what is exactly happening next time. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to roll for frog.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.